tap on this particular method here, and here you can see the documentation here, and we will see how to make use of strings in array also. So stay tuned to this tutorial until the end. In this vlog, we will try to see the concept of arrays in Kotlin programming. So till now, we have covered various beginner level topics in Kotlin programming. And if you are watching this tutorial for the first time, I am providing the link for the previous tutorials in the description section below. I am declaring a variable a here, and I am providing a value 2 for it. We are providing an integer type of value to this particular variable a. Now let us provide a print condition here so that we can print our variable to the console. So here you can see we have got 2 here which we have provided for our variable. So in the same way, when you want more than one variable, it's better to consider a concept called array. So here, how does an array work? We will be making use of the variable a here, and instead of declaring the value 2 here, I will be providing an int array of. So here inside which, so you can provide multiple values here. I'm providing 2 comma 4 6 8 and so on. You can just provide, so you can add the elements according to your requirement. So now let us try to print this and see here how you are able to get the values. And here we have got a reference object instead of the values here. So for printing an array here, we required a for loop to print our array. So I in a here, so we are looping through this particular array a here, and instead of a you need to provide I here. And now try to run this code and see the output here. So you can see we have got 2 4 6 8 10 which we have specified here. So now this is of a type int here. So whenever you require any other data type like character, double, float, and also you can specify them respectively in the place of int here. And if you are having any queries, you can just tap on this particular method here, and here you can see the documentation here. You can have a long array, float array, double, character array, short array, and these are all the different types of arrays you can specify here. So for example, let us specify a character array here, and instead of the values here you need to specify characters. So I'm just specifying characters here, and again don't get confused here, you should not specify strings here, and if you have specified more than one character it will provide an error here. So too many characters, so then you need to consider an array that supports string, and we will see how to make use of strings in array also. So stay tuned to this tutorial until the end, so you will be getting a complete knowledge on how to use arrays in Kotlin programming. So this is our character array as we have specified var here, so we can just add the elements here and it will be considered of that particular data type. So now let's try to print this, and you will be getting the output like a b c d. So in the same way you can just make use of a boolean here. It works for every data type which we specify now. So now let us try to see a scenario where we don't know the initial value, but we want to specify an array, and later on we want to dynamically add the values to the array there. But I want an array, so for which I am specifying an int array here, and here we will be specifying the size here. So I will be having 5 elements into my int array here. Let us start from 0 as our index position starts from 0 and it proceeds further. So a of 0 equal to, I am providing 1 here, and for so here we have got the 5 elements which we have specified here. We have provided the initial size to be 5, right? So now we have got the 5 elements, and now let us try to print the array here. And here you can see we have got all the elements we have provided successfully. They are stored into our array here, and we have also printed them onto our console. So in our first way of declaration, we have specified the elements at the time of array initialization itself, but now here you can see we have specified it a bit later just by specifying this size here. So now in the same scenario which we have discussed previously, here also you can just make use of a character array, a boolean array, and double float. So you can just make use of the data type and you can specify array here. And also we have discussed previously that how we can declare a string in array here. So now let us try to declare, and also now let us try to see how to specify a class for our array. So for example, we are having a user class and we want to loop through that particular user class here. So how we need to deal in that particular scenario? So now let us try to provide arrays of nulls here, and here you need to specify the class here. So for example, if you are having a user class, you can specify user here, and if you are having any other type of class, like for example let us consider string here, and I'm specifying a size here, like let's consider 5 again. You can specify a string here. Okay, I'm specifying 1a here, and here I'm just specifying abc, and in this way you can just specify some strings here, and this will work for string array. And when you try to print this into console, you can see, and we have got the result of a string array now. And now also let us try to see an array where we can provide different data types here. So here I'm considering any, and now let us try to see one more example regarding arrays here. So I'm just removing all this, and where a equal to array of, and here I am just considering the elements. So for example, I will be providing 1 here, and here you can see array of integer. It is considering this particular array as integer. We have not specified any data type here, but it is considering array of int here. And now let us remove this, and I am providing abc here, and you can see it is now considering as array of string. And in the same way, when you provide a character, it will be considering as character, and when you provide a boolean value here, it will be considering it as a boolean array here. And now let us try to see what will happen if I provide an integer, a string, a character, and also a boolean variable here. So here you can see it is considering it as any here. And will this work, and can we print this? So let's provide a comma here. Okay, now let us try to print this particular scenario and see will this work. And yes, it's working. So we have got an integer, a string, a character, and a boolean value here. So yes, you can try array declaration in this way also, where it is automatically considering the type as any here. So I think you know what is any. If you want to know more information on this any, you can refer to the description section below. There I have provided a tutorial on any keyword in the description section, and if you go through it, you will get a good knowledge on what is any keyword in Kotlin and why it is used. And also here, using this arrays, you can also parse these arrays using the index value here. So for example, in this available array, if we want to get this particular a here, that is a character element. So now let us try to see a of, and here you can consider the index position as 0, 1, 2 and 3. So character element is on the 2 index position. So now let us try to print a of 2 here. Instead of our for loop, I am just considering a of 2 here, and now let us try to print this. And here you can see we have got the character element a here, and when you provide 3 here, you will be getting a boolean value. And when I am providing 4 here, so we don't have any element in the 4th index position, and just we got array index out of bounds exception. So we can just parse the array using the index position. And also there is another way of doing so, a dot get here, and in the same way you can just provide the index value here. I am providing 2, and for which we will be getting a again, because 0, 1 and 2 here, and also we can set the value here. I just want to set the index position 2, and instead of A I want the character element to be B now. Later on I will be trying to print the entire list again, so for which I will be writing a for loop just as previously we did. And now let us try to run this code and see here. When you compare it with the array which we have declared 1 ABC A true, so the output is 1 ABC B true. So we have updated the second index element to B here. These are all the few examples on how we can parse the array and also update the existing array. And also you can just see what are all the other things you can do with an array here. You can just copy here and you can know the size of the array here. And now let's try to print it, and here you are getting 4. So we are having a total of 4 elements into our array, and so we got a dot size is 4 here. And just you can try the remaining things here available in the array. So let me know if you are having any queries in the comment section below. So I think you got a good knowledge on array declaration here. And if you like this tutorial, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content on Kotlin.